So we're going to take the spark plugs out of this Honda Goldwing, and for us, first thing we need to do is get these foot pegs out of the way, connect onto the crash bar there in the front, and takes the number 5mm Allen, and there's about 4 bolts under there, or 4 Allen headed bolts under there. We're going to take those out and take off that front peg. Alright, well, next thing you need to do to get to these spark plugs is there's some small rubber plugs right in these Allen headed fasteners. You see he's got a small Phillips screwdriver, and you just basically have to pull those small rubber pieces out so that you can get your Allen wrench down into that Allen headed fastener. There you can see them in the bag. Small little Allen headed rubber plugs. So get those out. Alright, so now we just need to remove these bolts. So basically what you do is you remove this trim piece, and this is just a trim piece, and then we'll see what's left after that's off of there. Yeah, okay, my bad. Don't take the trim piece off. You can take the bolts out of it, but it needs to come off after this. It's like it's going to come off with this bottom case. So on the bottom case, you have 3 bolts as well. Also Allen headed 6mm. You'll notice one of the differences, the trim pieces. Let's see if we can get this in view. Trim pieces are conically topped. Those that cover the bottom cover, they're flat. And you'll see when this one comes out, basically this trim piece and this bottom cover will drop all the way. There you go. So if you look, what I was talking about, the trim piece is actually connected here to this bottom cover. I thought they were separate, and they're not. So what you should see now is 3 spark plug boots on a side. So we're going to remove those 3 spark plug boots, remove spark plugs. So we also remove the spark plugs on this side. You can see the wires hanging here. Same deal. We had to take off the foot peg in this case. Depending on what foot pegs you have, may or may not be in the way. There's 2 bolts on the top trim piece, and then 3 bolts on the bottom, and then that whole plate comes off. Just remove the spark plugs. It's easy. Reverse, going back on, spark plugs in, plugs wires on, and then put those 5 screws back in. And again, they do have these rubber plugs right here, filling up the Allen head just to keep road debris from getting in there and holding on. So there you go, that's your spark plugs.